Oh, no. Didn't want to lolly-ho to King Thornton. Lolly-ho. And welcome to the Shark Stream. It is Thursday, and we are back, as you can see, by this large lad with a sword over there, and the fact that I'm a bunny girl. We're back to Final Fantasy XIV. So, much like the last few Final Fantasy XIV streams, we will be doing a replay of Hildebrand content. This time, stepping into the cold plains of Kurthus, as we do the Heavensward Hildebrand questline. But first, I gotta take out this boy. Watch me solo this shit. Ooh, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. I'm like 20 levels higher than you, my guy. What you even got? What you even got? Look, I'm gonna turn on Royal Guard. I don't even need to. I'm the only person here. I'm just doing this to flex on you at this point. Whoop. Nice try. Ooh, look how fast that bar is dropping. Y'all ain't even got shit. By the way, I know I haven't unmuted the game. That's because I kind of like this song from Sonic 06. And I kind of want to keep that going. Also, like, I don't know. We haven't even really technically started the stream yet. Ah, Whitmer is rating with a party of 7. Sound is apparently stored in the balls. You know what? It's true. There's just... Oh, this boy has so few healths left. Oh, but he's calling the knights out. Oh, here come the knights of the round. I'm gonna stand right here. I don't even think I really have to, honestly. Can I take him out before he, like, goes anywhere? Let's find out. Damn. Nope. We will not elaborate. I don't know why you would need to, honestly. Na 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 na. Okay, you know what? I am gonna go ahead and put the music on, cause this song is fucking dope. La da 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 da. Oh, they're trying so hard. Oh, they're trying so hard. You really gotta give it to them. They're trying so hard. No, you're not gonna do that attack. Or maybe you are, but you're also going to die as soon as you do it. And you're gone. Nice whiff, buddy. Oh, there's 2 of them. Wow, you're really trying. Alright, well, let's trivialize this. That's 1. That is That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And just for good measure. Yeah? You think so? Here, I'll make it easy for you. No, okay. Yeah, buddy? Let's go, you Dark Souls-looking motherfucker. That's what you get. Anyways. Alright, y'all mind if I smoke in here? Alright. So now that I trivialized that boss fight, and looked really cool doing it. So last time, on the Hildebrand questline, Hildebrand had launched himself into the sky with that real fancy sword that may have thought him to be a warrior of light. It was a little unclear, honestly. Although to be fair, I lost my train of thought. To be fair, by all accounts, Hildebrand has all of the trappings of being a warrior of light. Insofar as he has, like, this was actually a bit of a discussion, if you go back and watch the cutscenes for the Hildebrand questline from 1.0, it's actually something that Urianger brings up in that questline, because Urianger was in the 1.0 Hildebrand questline. Which is, quite frankly, a level of interaction that, like, should come back. Like, I want Hildebrand to interact with, like, you know, characters from the main plot. Like, can you imagine? Like, and Urianger is such a perfect choice for that. Just because he's fucking Urianger. But according to Urianger, a lot of times, you know, being a hero of legend, being a warrior of light is less about, like, being chosen and more about your deeds or having the right positive attitude. Alright, so we need to head up. We gotta go, like, over this way. I really do like just like everything regarding Heavensward. There's a reason it is the award-winning first expansion included with the free trial up to level 60 with no restriction on playtime. Part of that is the music is fucking good. Like, I really like the Heavensward theme a lot. Like that leitmotif. Oh, hey! Look who it is! It's everybody's favorite, just absolute dumbass cat girl. God damn, I love her. It's Nashu Makaraka. Hello, Nashu. A gentleman falls rather than flies. As you catch sight of Nashu, you cannot help but wonder if you are about to have a bad time. It's never a bad time when Nashu's around.
Well, I'll be. I Gale Syork in the flesh. A pleasure to see you again. Wait, is this what they call serendipity? It is, isn't it? That settles it. You've got to help me find the inspector.
Oh, that's kind of serendip. Okay.
Cor, I was hoping you would silently agree. So, I've been trying to calculate the trajectory the inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I've triple-checked my figures and concluded he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding as smoothly as I'd hoped. But now that you're here, we're sure to make some progress. Come, let's speak with the merchants and see if anyone hasn't had dealings with a gentlemanly Highlander.
Sounds like a plan, Nashu. Let's fucking go. You! A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? My apologies, but I cannot say I have had dealings with... Oh, wait, no.
A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? My apologies, but I cannot say I have had dealings with the man as you describe.
Okay, well, that's one down. Well... Oh no, these poor children. I hope they will figure out their mutton troubles. I believe in you, tiny children.
Good day to you, madam. Oh, you are looking for someone? A gentlemanly Highlander. I know not of this man of whom you speak, but mayhap Mistress Elise does. She is well acquainted with a rather lot of merchants and noblemen.
Okay. Nashu, how's your investigation going?
Sir, sir, you must be checking your ledgers to see if he was a customer. That's very kind of you, sir.
Excuse me, sir. You better be checking those ledgers. And you better be very nice to my friend here. Or else, something bad may happen. To your stall. I'm talking about bodily and structural harm, if it's not clear. Anyway. That was me threatening you.
I've sold my fair share of goods to Highlander adventurers, aye, but I'd not describe such clients as particularly gentlemanly, I'm afraid.
Alright, well, it was recommended that we speak with Elise. So let's go speak with Elise. As ever, a warm welcome to you, miss. How may I be of service? Bunny banani banani banani. A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? Now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man whom you seek.
Begging your pardons, miss, but did you say you know Inspector Hildebrand?
An acquaintance of yours, I presume. I do not know his name, only that he is here by invitation of Lord Edmund, or so it is rumored. Surely, as a ward of House Forton, it would be a trifling matter to go and ask after him at the manor. That's true.
Cor, I knew it was serendipity. To Forton Manor.
Sure thing. Wonder if that stalker guy is around here. He probably won't be around here at this point. He's probably going to be closer to wherever Nashu is. So we should go to where Nashu is. Anytime Nashu Makaraka isn't on screen, the audience should be asking, where's Nashu Makaraka? Hey man, how's it hanging? That is a bright-ass sword that person had. Did y'all see that? Well met, Mistress York. Do you require assistance? Bunny banani banani banani. Ah, it is as you say. At this time, Lord Edmund is entertaining a foreign guest. Where is Nashu? How is Nashu? I need to know. It's important.
Huzzah! We found the inspector!
If I am not mistaken, their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for our guest to depart.
A gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? Then again, you seem a responsible sort. Not like to let a wild gazebo run amok. Very well. We humbly accept your offer. And if it wakes up, I'll have you there to protect me.
Nashu, I would protect you with my life. So, the reference to gazebos being dangerous is a reference... It's some D&D joke. I forget exactly where it's from, but basically the idea was somebody misinterpreted... there was a piece of environmental detail that was like there was a gazebo in the area. Somebody misinterpreted... didn't know what a gazebo was. And misinterpreted it as a monster to be attacked. The DM, not missing a beat, hit back with, "You have angered the gazebo." I really want to find that fucking stalker Lalafell. Now that I know that he was in earlier Hildebrand quest lines, I want to fucking know if he's here now. Where are you? Where are you? There you are! You piece of shit! I'm gonna fucking kick this boy to the moon.
With what powerful magics did they tame this dread fiend?
I should have taken a picture sitting next to Nashu. Oh well, too late now.
That must be Inspector Hildebrand.
I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. I don't know if that's... I don't remember how Count Edmund sounds. It's been a hot minute since I've done any cutscenes he was in. I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I've found the brisk earthen air to be rather invigorating. It stimulates body and mind both, a welcome benefit when one must discuss matters of commerce. I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise.
There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over for you.
I say, who do I see before me? Not one, but two of my beloved son's faithful companions.
Lord Godward? But I thought...
Bunny banani banani banani. Hildy? In Ishgard? This is the first I've heard of it. Aha! I've found you at last, heretic! Hubba. Yes, you, the hulking brute with a mad gleam in his eye. Your brazen heresy is plain for all to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once. I beg your pardon. This man is an Uldan merchant, here at the behest of House Fortan. Such baseless accusations will not be tolerated. A guest of House Fortan? Then he couldn't possibly... Oh, there were those two wards but they were acquitted of all charges in a trial by combat. If he demands the right to... I would personally have to... Oh, dear.
Those two wards! I was one of them!
Well, I mean, I wasn't. But people I knew were. A thousand pardons, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I am Seer, and as you may have guessed, I am an Inquisitor who has been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual. Ho ho ho! A heretic, you say? One who bears a passing resemblance to me? Aye, a man, rather muscular, wearing dark garments and acquitting himself in a somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as some might say.
This heretic sounds like the spitting image of Inspector Hildebrand. Could he be a fan?
Say again? You are acquainted with such a man. Bunny banani, banani banani. I see. And the man you are looking for is Lord Godbert's son. It would seem that our investigations may be connected, so I put to you a proposal. The first reported sightings of the heretic I am tracking came from Falcon's Nest. Mayhap we should journey there together. It is, after all, possible that we are seeking the self-same individual. If so, and if he is innocent, it would be for the best if you were present when I apprehend him, that we might resolve this matter without incident.
I say we go with him, Igeld. This looks to be our best lead yet.
Yeah, sure. Then I shall accompany you all. It has been far too long since I laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there is a chance we might be reunited, I should be glad to seize it. Yeah, just as long as you don't perform any, like, fucking spinning pile drivers on him, I think we're good. Then it is settled. We shall leave for Falcon's Nest at once. Uh-huh. Alright, here we go. You may notice that Igeld has a new haircut. It's a little bit closer to what her original haircut was, actually. Her hair's changed a few times over the course of her quote-unquote story. At this point, like, I really don't, like, feel a lot of the, like, default hairstyles for Viera. I'm really just kind of like, at this point, killing time until they make modern aesthetics compatible with Bonunnies. Which hopefully happens soon, because as soon as it does, I'm switching to the FF13 Lightning hairstyle. So Seer is essentially our Briargian of the episode, of this particular quest line. He's the straight man who's basically there to just kind of like react to all the insane shit that happens in and around the Manderville family. We get a similar character, of course, in the Stormblood questline. And I have no doubt that we will get yet another similar character when Hildebrand shows up in the Endwalker patches. I think her new hair is pretty nice. Hopefully we'll get those new Bonunny hairstyles for her soon. I hope so. Because, like, just... this is good. Like, I like this. I had the other version of this hairstyle at first with it had, like, bangs and, like, a braid on the right side. But I decided to forgo that. The braid ends up like clipping through a lot of the glands I have. Hello, Redwald. Mistress York, are these your traveling companions? Banani, 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 bunny. The mysterious muscular vagabond. Ah, yes, a patrol sighted him lurking near the dusk vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveler, they called out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I am surprised you bothered to come all this way. That sighting barely warranted a mention in my report. Aha! The unmistakable scent of heresy! Dude. Terribly sorry. Old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know, I will not rush to judgment as before. Still, much as I hope you find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Of late, there have been virtually no confirmed instances of heretical misdeeds. It's gotten so bad that some are speculating our funding may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition's operations might come under review. That is why, alone as my witness, I will find and bring a heretic to justice and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. Najhu, hey, Najhu, wake up. Yes, I understand you have your reasons, but whether or not this vagabond was a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you are set upon your course, you might begin your search near the Dusk Vigil. An excellent suggestion, Sir Redwald. Should we succeed in our endeavor, rest assured that you will share in the glory. Yeah, okay. This, of course, takes place post-Heavensward, like post-Heavensward main story, which a bunch of stuff, like, I'm not going to get into, like, huge spoilers or anything, but there's a bunch of stuff that comes out with regards to the Church, and kind of, like, the role that they've played in, like, the affairs of the realm, that would suggest that, yeah, maybe someone is looking at possibly reducing the funding of the Inquisition boys. For some reason, I don't think, I might just be crazy. I love how much Godbert's outfit changes over the next few scenes. I might be crazy, but for some reason, I don't know what it is. It's looking like the feed on the stream is wider than my TV. Or my monitor. I'm probably just crazy. The hunt continues. Onward to the Dusk Vigil! I am told the region's especially cold, so do not forget to dress appropriately for the weather. Motherfucker, I am always dressed appropriately. I don't have to worry about being cold, because I'm hot as hell. In fact, maybe I'll wear less. No, we're going to go ahead and continue. Wait, hold on. There we go. Gunbreaker. I did start Conjurer. Alright, Hazel, you ready? Let's go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Hup. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Banani, too hot to care. Hell yeah. This chocobo do be flappin'. I like chocobos. Like, there's like a whole bunch of different mounts that you can get in this game, but like, honestly, nothing beats just a good old chocobo. A good old choke. Wait, maybe not that. A good old choco. A good old bo. Look at the little chocobo footprints in the snow. That's great. I love that. Godbert, are you wearing less clothing? Man after my own heart. Nashu, how are you holding up in this cold? Do you need to be warmed? Do you need body heat? Look, it's frozen. Wait, does that mean the fish are frozen too? Probably. Seer, how are you holding up? I trust you are managing? Good, it would be a shame if we had to turn back now. Oh. Ah, hang in there, buddy. Godbert, my man. This land has a beauty all its own, don't you think? A pity my dear wife isn't here to enjoy it. Not yet. Destination. Fury, take me, it's freezing. Ugh, this is a waste of time. No living thing could survive in this godforsaken wasteland. Dude, you are literally the only one having trouble right now. Even Igale just like, good God.
Over there, look! Someone's coming from the vigil! Inspector! Inspector, is that you?
Ah, gentle deadman! As I live and breathe, of all the places to be reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots, how fare you all this evening? Hark! A heretic raised from the dead by his brother's unholy magics!
He's not a heretic. He's one of the gentle dead men. What brings you so far from Ul'dah, good sir?
Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence, so when we heard rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted! I was chosen to serve as emissary and set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. Oh yeah, that's my bad. Ah, truly. Every last one dead. That is to say, irrevocably dead. If it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it is more than a little disappointing, you understand.
And my calculations were wrong? The inspector didn't land in Carthus?
Oh, not you. Now, do not fret so. If it is our overlord you seek, then you are in luck. As the founder of the Gentle Dead Men, our fates and our ether are inextricably entwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now. That's convenient.
Truly, good sir. You can guide us to Inspector Hildebrand?
As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends. Nashu's smile has returned to her face, and all is right in the world. Dude, you good? One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in myriad ways. The violence of sickness which must needs be burned out ere the infection takes hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes? I'll just like... Confound it, they've left us behind! Hey dude, you want to see something funny? Hilarious. Who do they think they are, commandeering this investigation? And employing a zombie as a bloodhound? It beggars belief. It looks like this person's actually doing the Hildebrand questline too. That's a pretty cool outfit. That seems pretty high level stuff, actually. We must regain control of the situation. With me, Igale. And there he goes. Oh yeah, level 71. Did they skip the cutscene? Because then they just turn towards where Seer is. They're going to end up in the exact same place we're going, I bet you. Or maybe not. They could be going somewhere entirely different. Or maybe they are going to the same place. Hold on, we'll see if we get there. I'm here, but I can't watch do spoilers. Lucas, well, hi, Lucas, first off. Have you not finished the... How far have you gotten in the Hildebrand questline? Oh, yeah. Hey, they're doing the exact same thing. What do your elf eyes see, Nashu? Or Mikote eyes? Inspector! Inspector! Godbert. Still distressingly naked, I see. Simply basking in this magnificent scenery fills me with inspiration. Alright. Seer, how are you holding up on the walk over? Sickness is wont to fester and spread, yes? Is it truly safe to consort with this man? Come on, dude. What do your elf eyes see, gentle dead man? Or zombie eyes? Hold a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. Master Zombie Brand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else, mayhap a powerful magic, confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now, see here. These wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up? Igeld can handle herself, true, and you clearly no reason to fear death, but what of Mistress Nashu? Ah, I take your meaning. My good zombie, Igeld, pray see to the lady's protection. I will protect Nashu with my life. Inquisitor Seer, would you care to take the lead?
Come on, you two. The inspector is out there somewhere.
Oh, Popeye's messaging me about popcorn shrimp. Fuck. I could actually probably go for some popcorn shrimp. Oh, hold on. An image in the Cypher Feet Pics chat. Cypher Feet Pics is the group chat that I have with my friends Audrey and JB. Hazel, let us away. Gentle Deadman. Ah, those sculpted legs clad in gentlemanly trousers. I know them! Huh? Oh. Hold on. Let me use my binoculars here real quick. Oh. Yep. That's Hildebrand.
Look, Igeld, that's got to be the inspector.
It sure is.
And he's surrounded by giant, fluffy, man-shaped gazebos.
Nay, my lady. They are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos. Fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. Only Igeld can save Master Zombie Brand now. Yes, I can. Hark, gazebos! Gentleman Yeti. Gentlemanly legs. Uh-huh.
Inspector, Inspector, can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold.
They're trying so hard. Bless their hearts.
Up and at them! Everyone is waiting for you!
Y'all done? Forgive me. If I pull any harder, my arms are like to tear. Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury, take me! Is that my heretic? Confound it, I wanted him alive! He's probably fine, all things considered.
Inspector Hildebrand is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating, like last time.
Hildy ever was a late riser. Fear not, my wife and I had our ways of waking him. You're gonna spinning pile drive him again, aren't you? I'm gonna stand way over here. Hildebrand Helidor Maximilian Manderville! You get up right this instant! Oh. Whoa! Fucking Seer flying back. I saw someone tweet the other day that the Manderville questline walked so that Shadowbringers could run. And never has there been a more accurate statement. Like, they wouldn't have been able to do half the shit that they did with Faces and Shadowbringers if they weren't, like, constantly pushing the boundaries with the Manderville questline. Was it the Manderville Meteor Strike or the Manderville Meteor Drive? Bah, maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. Out you go! Oh, hey.
Splendidly suplexed, Lord Godbert!
We're just gonna let Godbert do his thing here. Where am I? The snowy wastelands of Kurthus? And who are these people I see before me? Ah, but of course! Who else would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from my slumber sweet but my beloved fans? Why do I feel as though I've stepped through a portal into an alternate reality, unbound by the laws of logic? It happens. Don't worry about it. What is that, a mammoth? Where did it come from? Oh, that? When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow. I've already saved one screenshot like that, but I wanted to get updated one with current bunny look.
A little Lalafellan girl. How adorable.
Nashu, please. Note the firm, muscular legs, not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lalafellan boy. I'm a little put off by this whole importance placed on the gender of the robot.
Now that you mention it, I suppose his features are rather masculine.
You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the very soul of seriousness, good sir. Especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. There! That ought to do it! Nothing like waking up a robot by bashing it with a hammer.
Gigi, 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 gigi. Gigi? Gigi. What is this place? Who am I? Oh.
Hildebrand, could you do me a favor? Just not make that face, please? I did it. I inspected the gentlemanly legs. Nashu, what do you have to say about all this?
Inspector Hildebrand's back, and he brought a friend.
Godbert, my man. 'Tis not in all creation that cannot be repaired with a little tender love and care. That's true, gentle dead man. Master Zombie Brand is alive and full of beans. It's a miracle. Seer? Surely there is a perfectly logical explanation for all of this. I would rather not worry about it.
I remember nothing.
It would seem that although Father's ungentle ministrations served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory.
How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember?
Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me, I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember.
Then can you help me to remember?
Hearken to me now, for I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesic hobbledehoy. Wonderful.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful! I'll get started on a batch of Nashu's Delights.
Effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi here lacks the hardy constitution required to survive such an approach.
Gigi, is that my name?
When you awoke, you were muttering G. I suspect the phrase may hold some significance for you, so until such a time as we learn your real name, I say why not adopt it as a playful moniker?
But that's just a sound all mammoths make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? Gigi, I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me to remember who I am?
Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. Huh. Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thanalan! Then allow me to accompany you. Julian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer, though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. This is rather a lot to digest, though you have the look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nashi's protestations, the Inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. Okay.
Danganwampa Man!
You know, last time we saw a mysterious Danganronpa Man, it was just Julian. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Foundation. Now, something about this particular Hildebrand questline is that they didn't initially plan to do this. The reaction to the Realm Reborn Hildebrand questline was so positive that people really wanted him to come back, and thus they made this one. Though unlike the Hildebrand questline for Realm Reborn, this one doesn't have any trials. So we don't have any boss fights in this particular questline, and we won't have another boss fight in the Hildebrand questline until next expansion. Seer, my man, how you doing? Fury, take me, that man! Ah, hi, Gale. I suppose you have heard the news, then, that Inspector Hildebrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity. If you're looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistant ran off to God's knows where with that mammoth in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from the Dusk Vigil, sickness which has since been purged. So it would seem that all is right with the world once more. For now. I have no doubt that the Inspector will turn up again like a bad gill, and when he does, trouble is sure to follow. Yeah, you could say that. Let's see that credit sequence! See you, Inspector. I love that. It's like fucking see you, Space Cowboy. But yeah, you can see that this wasn't something that they planned to do because the credit sequence is a lot less like in the first, like in the Realm Reborn quest line. Like, they had, like, those cool, sort of, like, stylish, next time on Gentleman Hero Hildebrand sequences. And then they've also got something similar for the Stormblood questline. But for this one, it's really just, like, the cutouts and, like, the characters' names for, like, the cast. Which, like, here's the thing. I'm really kind of, like, pushing right now how this was sort of, like, I don't want to say thrown together necessarily, but it wasn't planned for, and it really shows that it wasn't planned for. That being said, the storyline that we're about to see is probably, of the 3 current Hildebrand storylines, probably the best one. Like, this shit made me emotional. Oh, excuse me. The Gigi situation. Seer must once more enter into a world he does not quite understand. I pray this morn finds you well, Aigeld, or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but seek out that Inspector and convince him to surrender his mammoth to me. 'Twas unearthed under most suspicious circumstances, and after all, who can say what secrets or heresy it might hold? Therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and if needs must, destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the Inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Yeah, I mean, sure. Good luck on, like, even with my help. Fury be praised, at least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. Ha! Not likely! I am given to understand that while the Inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the mammoth in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Forton Manor. With any luck, they will be there now. To the gazebo! Gazebo is... Fuck, where am I? Hold on. God damn it, I went to the Forgotten Night. My bad, I'm on autopilot. I've gone to the Forgotten Night so much just doing, like, the Dark Knight questline and, like, needing to go to the inn to sign out and everything or update my glamours that, like, every time... I feel like every time I come to Ishgard, it's just like, okay, time to go to the Forgotten Night. Ah, the gazebo. You're on thin fucking ice, buddy. Gigi, how you holding up? To the very pinnacle of the heavens.
Isn't she adorable?
Verily shall we scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens for the answers we seek. Every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends.
Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells.
Just so! Such is the creed of Hildebrand, agent of Enquiry, inspector extraordinaire.
Yeah! Little guy!
Love it. Well posed, Gigi. Well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday.
Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of the Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine, I hereby command you to surrender that mammoth of suspected heretical origin into my custody. The Sthid? The Sthid?
Excuse me, good sir. Are you perchance talking about the Sthid? The Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine? I make little joke. That's not words. That's not words. Why, hello there, Eigeld, and Inquisitor Seer, ever the jester, accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic, when 'tis plain to see that he is merely a precocious young lad.
Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl. As if those big, beautiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of femininity.
Again, not sure how I'm feeling about the gender talk, but okay. Nashu, please, were you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandervillian masculinity mere moments ago?
That's because you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what.
Anyway. Mistress York, Inspector Seer, what is all this commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Ah, Count Edmund. Oh, Lord Edmund, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I am come to seize this mammoth on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to the Inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. Gigi is Gigi, which means they are great. Gigi's gender is Gigi. The three genders, male, female, and Gigi. Anyway. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi a boy or a girl? 'Tis clearly a strapping young lad, no? Okay. The gender talk aside, I love Edmund getting in on it. Edmund de Forton is just, he's great. He's a good character.
Natalie's home.
Hi, hon. Check it out. It's Edmund de Forton. Check it out. It's Edmund de Forton.
Oh, hell yeah. We love a DILF.
That really caught me off guard. Like, you're not wrong. But, like, also...
I've seen this man's penis. I'm leaving.
Fury take me, not you two. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine, fine, but even supposing that this Gigi is a quote-unquote real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstances of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has determined he is not a threat. I beg your pardon, miraculous resuscitation. Bunny banunny, bunny bunny bunny. I see. Then until such a time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Manderville. I will even stand as witness here and now, if you wish.
Buh?
Nashi, wake up. Okay. Adopt? Then that would make me Gigi's father? Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course! I'll do it! I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Manderville! Wow, just like that, huh?
Papa Hildy, Papa Hildy. The inspector's finally become a father. It's so beautiful.
Quiet. Now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you are free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap, by the grace of the Fury, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edmund. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son, we must away! And there they go. Oh, alone, I would not presume to question your grand design, but God, confound it all. Well, mayhap I cannot detain the mammoth, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. Thanks for the save, Edmund. Lord Godbert will be pleased to hear that his son is as hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle on another father's behalf, and certainly not without consent. One of the biggest tragedies of our time is that the ruined Hildebrand or Manderville gear that you can get on the Mog Station is male characters only, quite frankly. Like, I would love to have that shit. Alright, so where is Gigi?
Gigi, hello. Hello, Gigi.
Gijums. Also, I hope you have noticed my wind-up Ice Heart. She is adorable and I love her. Gigi, there you are. Ow. Okay, hold on. This seems like prime hiding place material. Where are you? Where are you? I have to assume that anytime Nashi was anywhere, that little motherfucker needs to be there too. There's so many places he could be hiding. I will find you. And I will make you feel unsafe. Alright, let's see what everybody thinks about all this. Nashu, thoughts?
Oh, look at all them halberds. I've never seen such a well-armed building before.
Oh, those. Yeah, you're right. This building could be a final boss in and of itself. Hildebrand? Judging by the size of their estate, they've wealth to rival House Manderville. I suppose. Seer? How long must I stand around waiting for that mammoth to do something passably heretical? Dude, get a hobby. Come now, Gigi. Surely, gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul. This grand manor of House Durinmeltomsart. Pray do not fill the mammoth's head with such nonsense. That is the supreme sacred tribunal of the Hellenic Inquisitory doctrine. I should know. I work there. Are you trying to tell me that you work at the SHID? Furthermore, I am quite certain that there is no House Durin male Tomsart, and that it is rather a ludicrous portmanteau of the four high houses, including that esteemed house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption.
Well, Gigi, do you remember anything?
No, nothing. I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables, that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. I wanna go see the chocobos. Where's Chocobo? Chokibos. Chocobo. Looking cool, Jokerbo. I don't know what am I fucking saying? I do like that they're just called the Holy Stables. That's very funny to me. I think that's near Skysteel? Holy Stables, Batman. Da-na-na. Nah. Huh. Hey everybody, how's it going? Ow. Ha, no damage. Nashu, what say you?
So if I wanted hair that color, I'd have to eat plums, val fruits, and pineapples. But how many?
Well, let's take a look. Chocobo, plum, val fruit, pineapple. This is chocobo colors. Oh, okay. So she's talking about having white hair. Nashu get white hair? Oh, that person's running around with the Hildebrand wind up. Hold on, where is it? I should probably be running around with the wind up Hildebrand, honestly, for this quest. You know what? I think I will. Where is it? Ah, the wind up gentleman. Ha, twinsies. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, don't get blocked by the environment. Yeah! We do need a proper wind-up Nashi Makaraka, though. Hildebrand? Such noble creatures, Chocobos. How many halcyon days did I pass in the saddle, racing across the windswept plains? Seer? Patience, patience. A watched heretic never sins. I don't think that's how that goes. White hair Nashi would just end up looking like Flamine. Or like a short-haired Maya Capra. Splendid specimens of horsebird flesh, would you not agree? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take first place at the saucer. I really kind of wish you hadn't said the words horsebird flesh, but such is life. These chocobos are the pride of the Ishgardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself. Anyways.
How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos, it might help.
It didn't. You know, just because you found him in a Kurthan snowbank, it doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manner of goods from across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. That was a pretty good suggestion. Wait, am I now complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me. Don't worry about it, buddy.
But I want one! I want one! Buy me a chocobo! Please, father!
Blue hair child.
Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us. GG. GGG. Am I that strange-looking?
Oh, GG. Gigi's just a little guy.
Be nice to Gigi. He's just a little guy. He's wearing glasses. It's his birthday.
Where are we going? Jeweled Crozier. Da 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 da. Seeing some people with like the starting outfit for Gunbreaker, which is always a good look. Other things that are always good looks, the 2B tights, obviously. Hey Freen, how's it going? Nashi, what you looking at? You want something? I could buy you something.
What if I picked one with my eyes closed and gave it as a name day gift to myself? Ooh, I wonder what I'd get me.
Nashu, you are the salt of the earth. Seer? Receive your orders, detain your heretic, meet your quota. Fury, take me. It used to be so simple. Frightening on occasion, I grant you, what with my mentor's little episodes, but simple nonetheless. Who was your mentor? These goods would fetch a high price in Ul'dah.
Why bother? It's no use. It's no use!
Now, Gigi, you must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise you days filled with grand adventures and the eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi! Spirits! Oh. Whoops. My word! A vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon! Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. By gods, you only know how much... But the gods only know how much that vase cost. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment. It was over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. 100 million gil! Oh. Oh, alone, why have you forsaken me? Why are you upset, Seer? You're not the one who broke it. Oh, hey.
Well, would you look at that?
Blah? Huh. Well, no harm, no foul, I guess. Hildebrand is off the hook! It's a miracle. Nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself.
Did I do that? No, I'm not going to do that. Did I do that?
Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You're a born artisan, just like father.
Papa Hildy's papa? Your grandpapa Godbert, the man who woke you with a few gentle taps to the noggin. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with that hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death.
It's true, seen it.
Once he and the missus come back from their tour of the Western Highlands, I'm sure they'd love to see that trick of yours.
Do not demean this mammoth's power as a mere parlor trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it.
This mammoth.
Sir, I say, sir, 100 million gil for the mammoth. Nay, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless vase. My word, this is what passes for trade in Ishgard. Gigi is my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price.
Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny the truth no longer. I am a mammoth.
Gigi, whatever has gotten into you? You are my son. You are a Manderville man.
Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Manderville girl, through and through. Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama.
So I'm not 100% certain, but the wiki says that Cyr worked under Charibert de Lusignac and became a full Inquisitor when they were promoted to other things. Is Charibert one of the Heavens word?
Oh, Gigi.
Whoa. Yep. Oh. Well.
Oh, children do say the most hurtful things.
The unmistakable scent of, well, perhaps not heresy exactly. Regardless, this mammoth's power cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. Hildy? Well, it is only to be expected. Gigi is at a rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience, and that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I!
I say we find out what's got him thinking he's a mammoth.
But he is a mammoth. How can you not... Oh, never mind.
I'm sure he didn't mean what he said about his Papa Hildy, which means... he thinks I'm his mama?
That's right, everybody. Nashu Makaraka is officially a MILF. Cyr, what do you have to say about all this? Just so we're clear, you do agree that it's a mammoth, right? You don't honestly believe that, you know... I make no comment. Hildebrand? Hildebrand knows in his heart that love transcends dimensions of time and space, definitions of man and machine. The course of fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildebrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son.
That's the spirit! Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who's unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of the undead.
Yes, that's all very... Wait, what was that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that mammoth. We should begin by speaking with the sentry stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. If, Fury help us, he has left Ishgard, we need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy, while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the manufactory, after which we will regroup here and share our findings. Dismissed! Damn, Cyr, taking charge. Nice. Alright, manufactory it is.
Ah, me. Hi.
Was what?
Order for dinner.
Oh. Order for dinner.
What's barbacoa?
It's like a type of steak.
steak.
I think it's usually like a bit tougher.
Bit tougher. Yeah, sure. It's the same price as regular steak. We're getting Chipotle. Ooh, chili salsa. Yeah, I'll take some chili salsa. Swipe to customize. No, just normal. Add-ons on the side. Get some chips. Oh, well, if there's an option for chips with salsa, then I'll go ahead and get that. Tomatillo red chili salsa. Okay. Move that. So, like, if it's asking me for quantity of 1 chips and tomatillo red chili salsa, does that mean I only get 1 chip? No, that would be ridiculous. And I've got a drink, so. Please make an included side selection. Oh, okay. Well, if I have to do that, then maybe just the chili salsa and chips and queso blanco. Add to bag. Who's this meal for? I guess just leave your name on it.
No, the item is
Oh,
labeled.
okay.
So leave your name.
Okay. Done and done. Thank you. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah. Someone's dying out in the living room, it sounds like. Someone choking to death out there? If so, stop. I asked if someone was choking to death out there. Oh. Okay, well, that's all that matters. We make little jokes. Go, little wind-up gentleman. The rewards for Hildebrand quest lines are always really good. I hear a little boy jingling jangling at my feet. Hello, Ragnarok. How are you? Oh. Hi. You've been so needy recently. Are you okay? I suppose I should probably, like, while I'm running around here, talk about some stuff that happened today. Because today was a big day for things that Gage likes. So, oh, here comes Raggy. Hello. Mwah. Raggy presents his head to get little kiss. Can I help you? Are you just gonna stand on my desk and just be a general nuisance? Do you want to get on the Xbox? You want my phone? Oh, you're gonna rub up on my phone? Do you covet the blade? So, big thing that happened today. The trailer for the 4th Matrix movie came out, which I am incredibly excited about, because The Matrix is probably one of my favorite film series of all time, amongst many film series. And I go back to it pretty regularly. Not like on like a sort of annual basis or anything, but every so often I'm just like, fuck, I should watch The Matrix again. Because it's a good fucking movie series. Like, especially when you watch all of them in sequence, which of course, the proper sequence for watching it is Matrix, Animatrix, Reloaded, and Revolutions. And you really, really do have to watch Reloaded and Revolutions back to back, because it just feels right. But, like, fuck, those movies are so good, and fuck, I am ready for another one. It actually kind of gave me the idea of just like, oh, what if I streamed the Matrix games? And then I found out it's really hard to stream those. They're not backwards compatible on anything. I mean, I think the best chance that I have is maybe getting them on, like, PC or something. But that would be a little difficult. Alas, such is life. Maybe one day they'll become available on backwards compatibility, if they ever decide to add more games to backwards compatibility. Hey here, Wart. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited, and it's like, it was so weird, because watching that trailer, it's like, a lot of the things that are done in the trailer, set pieces, effects, and just, like, interactions in the trailer, it's all stuff that happened in the original movie series. Like, Neo, like, stopping bullets, big jumps, things like that. Walking through mirrors, the machine world. It's all stuff that happened in the original movies that were made at the turn of the fucking century. But there's something to be said about how those same things look with, like, nigh on 20 years of technological advancement and developments in filmmaking that, like, it's something else. Like, we've got movies these days that, like, we've got, like, so many movies that just kind of, like, look like how The Matrix looked in the 90s when it was, like, you know, pushing the envelope with that shit. So I'm excited to see what they can do with current, like, technological advancement in terms of special effects. I am also hoping that they kind of stick to, like, the spirit of the originals, where, like, the originals had a lot of, like, you know, practical effects, sets, a lot of, like, really good choreographed fight scenes, quite frankly. Raggy, can I help you? You're just sitting on my Xbox looking at me. I love you. I really need to rewatch those sometime. I'm thinking about, like, I've talked about this before, how I'm kind of planning to do, like, movie watching days with Final Fantasy chat regularly. I'm thinking I might make the Matrix series one of those days once we finish Lord of the Rings. And Last Unicorn, Warcraft, maybe Secret of Nim, since I kind of want to watch. I kind of, like, have an urge to watch those movies, having seen Lord of the Rings again. Anyways, little fellow with a wide-brimmed hat? He came through here. Bought passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them, what's the name? Lalafels, right? Funny little buggers. Seem keen to be anywhere but here. Mm-hmm. Hey, I found out where he went. Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. And the sentries at the airship landing have seen no one matching his description. Bunny banunny, bunny banunny banunny. Falcon's Nest! Fury take me! We must return to that freezing pit of despair? Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him and find him and embrace him as my son once more! However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he would return to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the winds! Makes sense to me. Really? He seemed in no mood for frolic when last I saw him. As I recall, he uses arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it became clear to him that he was in fact a mammoth. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose, and so he returned to Western Kurthus, that famous breeding ground for heresy, where first we found him. Home to his heretic masters, to share with them the intelligence he had gathered of the city. At long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. There's quite a bit of extra text when you were a Lalafell in this scene, I would imagine. What are we standing around for? We have a heretic to catch! Dude.
Inspector, I'm starting to think that Inquisitor Seer might not think very highly of our little girl.
It is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere he voice them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we should endeavor to surreptitiously bring him around to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtlety in all things, Nashu. That is the Manderville way. I have never known a Manderville to be subtle, and I am not about to start. To Falcon's Nest. Ah. Dieri. Dieri. Guy Dieri. Ba-na-na. Speaking of Final Fantasy chat, what's going on in it? Oh, Natalie has posted link to art. Natalie's been writing some really good fanfic recently. I would highly recommend checking it out. At Ghostinaps on Twitter, GHOSTIENAPS. There is a 30-day writing challenge for Final Fantasy 14 fanfic right now. And she's been putting out some good stuff. Some of it has been not safe for work. Away we go, Hazel. So if you do check it out, keep that in mind. But, like, it's really good not safe for work. Footprints. The tracks continue to the north. What do you think of this, Hildebrand? What do you make of it? I would know those tiny footprints anywhere. Gigi came this way. Nashu?
Aw, even her footprints are adorable. They almost look like they were made by one of those clockwork minions.
Nashu, you are the salt of the earth. Aha! I knew it. The mammoth immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the Fury, I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics.
I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of any heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector, I think I just had one of those moments, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her grandpapa might like to see that trick of hers.
Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The selfsame ones he renounced when he declared you were not his father? Ah ha ha ha! What a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, or a reunion of 3 generations of Mandervilles beckons. I really can't be bothered. Let's just enjoy the music here. Very calming. Footprints! The tracks continue to the north. Don't worry, Gigi, we're coming. For so long. What? Oh, it's Godbert and Julian. God bless these two. Careful, my dear. That last one was a bit below the belt.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
Right in the kisser.
Right in...
What a load of... Pow! Right in the kisser. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this accent again, but we're going to try. The mammoth lies motionless in the snow, fragments of ice stuck to its cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. Gigi got fucking brained by a goddamn snowball. To be fair, it was a snowball either thrown by Julian Manderville or Godbert Manderville. Neither one is going to feel like a particularly soft impact. Raggy, don't step on the keyboard. And Raggy, no. Raggy, stop. Get out of here. Auntie Eigeld is here to save the day. Ugh, my head. Who? Oh, it's you. You followed me. Mm-hmm. Oh, Gigi, if you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see that you are unharmed. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like these Steinbocks. These dead Steinbocks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? As if a mere blow to the head could fell our Gigi. We Mandervilles are made of sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth on no fewer than 24 occasions, several times from malms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. I expect the earth was no less brilliant for the experience. Why are you nodding? Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization! Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed in my duel with Julian. But how rude of me! Would you care to join us? Grandpapa Godbert, Grandpapa Godbert. Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg of you, Grandpapa Godbert, grant me life. Make me a real boy. What? This is Pinocchio shit. Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little. I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy. I might need to use a different colored dye on... Oh, and he's naked now. Oh, see? Seer's learning. Then let us begin! Oh, well... This body. It's everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa Godbert. Thank you. Oh, but I have not even begun to begin! Byragot, guide my hammer! Yeah, that's about right. Nashu. Yeah! Papa Hildy, I'm a Manderville man. Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Oh. What a touching scene. Papa Hildy. Gigi. Father and son, united at last. Really brings a tear to the eye, Nashu. You're right. Gigi? Ah, yes, the father-son clothesline. Whew. Truly, he is a Manderville man now. Now that brings back some memories. Papa Hildy, oh dear, who could have done such a thing? Zeus! Who did this? Gigi becomes small. By the Fury, it's just like the vase all over again. Miraculously restored to its original form. Gigi, my boy, upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how shall I put this, more manageable.
And much more adorable.
But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a mammoth? Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? A Manderville is more than mere flesh and bone. He is vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you a mammoth, you look them in the eye and say, "Nay, I am a Manderville mammoth." Yeah! Mother, father, forgive me for not consulting with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Manderville. Ye gods, I knew he was fond of the mammoth, but did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son! Grandpapa Godbert, Grandpapa Godbert. Ha! It all makes sense now! Grandpapa Godbert and Grandmama Julian. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpapa Godbert, Grandmama Julian. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say. Ha ha ha! And what's so bloody grand about it? Oh, what's so bloody grand about it? I don't know. Fuck, I'm gonna figure out this accent, I swear. And there they go. Huh. Ah.
I'll not be made grandmother to a bloody buggering mammoth. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. Fury take me, I'd heard tales of dark nights before, but no, it couldn't be. No, I think it was something far worse. Heretical like as not, but rules be damned, I'm not risking my life to find out. I need them to put Julian Manderville's giant frying pan on the Mog Station as a Dark Knight arm yesterday. And it needs to it needs unique sound effects. I want frying pan clangs every time I hit something, quite frankly. I need it. I need it yesterday. I also love the idea that Julian Manderville is like a Dark Knight as well as a Culinarian. Hazel, get off the poor man. Can't you see he is already dealing with so much? They're mad. Utterly mad, the whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence I will never understand. Hey, buddy. Me neither. But what are you gonna do? Well, at least the mammoth seems to have overcome its existential crisis. Before today, I didn't know a mammoth could even have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a mammoth! Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Fury take me, their idiocy is infectious. I mustn't allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure, report to your superior. One step at a time, one step at a time. Ooh. Who could it be? So I think that's going to be the end of another episode. This one tends to be pretty short, or at the very least the episodes are pretty short, because, again, I won't say that it was thrown together last minute, but it was definitely thrown together after they had kind of made sort of a last-minute decision to include a Manderville quest line, so it's not as robust as some of the other ones. How you holding up, big guy? Alright then. My superiors, having been informed of the mammoth's adoption by House Manderville, as witnessed by House Fortom, proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. They remain convinced that the mammoth is the product of heretical machinations and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. That may prove problematic, however, as Gigi seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville mammoth, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though I do not share my superior's conviction, I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that mammoth. You saw him with your own eyes how effortlessly he restored that vase and itself to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike anything I have ever seen before. Let's get those credits! Cast of characters. Hildebrand Manderville. Nashu Makaraka. Seer, I don't know what his last name is. Godbert Manderville. Gigi. Edmund Forton and Julian Manderville. And that. I don't, see you, Inspector. I can't read half this shit.
Alright, Seer, I got about half an hour left. What say we head into the next one? A gazebo to call our own. Seer may be the only man who has yet to drink from the well of madness. He'll get there. That you stand here before me is proof that Halone smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Eigeld, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. It concerns the esteemed, and now missing and presumed dead, Knights of the Heavensward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began, yet recently we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. Oh, have you now? Is that a fact? Do tell me more. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it, but we will need all the help that we can get, which means... Fury take me. We could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way it will be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on that boy. Mammoth! Mammoth! Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the Inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Yeah, that's true. Praise alone. For a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't... to Fortop Manor. The missing and presumed dead, huh? Knights of the Heavensward? Yeah? Yeah. But they're here, you say? Interesting development! I remember hearing that and just being like, is that so? Please, tell me more. Y'all still hanging out in the gazebo?
But why, Papa Hildy? Little Gigi's been a very naughty girl.
Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming a gentleman.
But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman?
Hey, guys. Ah, Inquisitor Seer, Eigeld. Good evening to you both. Are you come as adoring fans or on business? Business. Always business, you may rest assured. Then I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery? Murder? Tax avoisin?
Avoisin? Wait, before we get into that, what's going on here?
Oh, it's avoisin. Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins, please don't talk about your loins, attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow.
That's not true.
What's up?
Yeah?
Food time.
Food time?
For you.
Thank you.
Holy shit, little dude.
Little guy.
Little dude, yeah.
Have you done these quests yet?
Nope, just the Roman board.
You should do these quests.
Someday.
You should do them like right now.
Someday.
Go do them.
I'm gonna eat.
Okay, do them after you eat. Fuck, they're so quick. I've finished like 2 episodes of this already, and it's only been like 2 hours.
Okay.
They're so quick.
Okay.
Play the Hildebrand quest line.
I have food now. Hold on. Is this the right ways up? I think so.
Yeah, it's up.
Want a drink?
I got a drink. I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you though.
That is a thick quesadilla. Jesus. Ooh, it's warm too. Like, very warm. Pretty good though. And I've got queso and salsa for my chips. But let's go ahead and finish this cutscene at least.
That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home.
Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmund. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmund, would you?
I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle too? That has been there this whole time.
Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms.
The wild rose, you say? And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmund's gazebo for how long? I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated.
Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea, in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo?
I guess. Chisps. Hold on. Ooh, that salsa's spicy. Ooh, that salsa's spicy. Remember, kids, carbonated drinks are the worst thing to drink when eating spicy food. I'm a trained professional who only drinks carbonated. No, that's not true. I just don't have any milk in front of me right now. If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as Knights of the Heavens Ward. Ward? Ward. Ward! These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. I've also got some queso that I'm going to go ahead and partake in real quick. That's good queso. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing that they've refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation.
Say no more, Inquisitor. Say no more. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fairer sex.
Hildebrand, I don't believe for a second that you know anything about sex. Since when?
Mummy! Mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed for Ul'dah.
And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being an inspector, as well as a father to a bloody mammoth? Bugger that! You're coming home right this instant!
How could you say such things? It is my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son! He is a Manderville man!
Grand
as it is to see you, you have come at a most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu. Come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice.
And there he goes. False balls. He's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry arse of a father. I trust your lot'll help me keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along. Well, that could have gone better. And worse. Let's not keep them waiting. Uh-huh. Igale's just kind of used to all this by now. Ah, forgot how spicy. Forgot how spicy. Oh, God. Ugh. I maybe shouldn't load that up with so much salsa.
Whew. I'm gonna start crying, Raggy. It's so spicy.
Back off. You are not allowed to have any of my quesadilla. This is my quesadilla. You can't have any. This is my quesadillas rolling western. A world-weary maiden. Please, do not think me so foolish as to fall for their charade. From what I had heard of the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heaven's Ward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Adolphus' face. Oh, wherever could he be? Crestfallen maiden, hello. I am truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone to waste on those... I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls. Wow. Y'all really just were not particularly wary of the Heaven's Ward, were you? Hey, wait a minute! I'm a fucking... And kick to the moon. Kick. Kick. Nashu, how you doing? If the knights aren't supposed to, you know, then why are they so popular with the highborn ladies? Probably because they were. Nashu, I don't know if you know this, but aristocracy, horny as hell. All the time. Hey, Julian. What in the 7 L's is so damn appealing about getting paid a pittance to do the watch's job for him? Well, some people like the thrill of the chase. Gigi, how you holding up? Who needs a gazebo? I do. There must be at least one fair maiden who could tell us something of value. I could say one thing with absolute confidence. They're all quite mad. I demand satisfaction! Swift and terrible vengeance! How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions and to line their pockets with gil? If Sir Charibert was here, he'd purge the lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Ah, yes, a pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity. Yes. Missing. Oh, sorry. Not full of quesadilla. Can't talk about it. I'll get back to you later about that. Dodging a conversation by having a mouthful of quesadilla. If milk is the best thing to drink to reduce spiciness, would queso work the same way since it's cheese? I don't know if I'm going to try it on stream, but something to think about. Papa Hildy, that grandmama over there is staring at us. Now, Gingy, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you only have one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never ever call her that. At least not yet. Promise? Yes, father. I promise not to call Grandmama Julian Grandmama Julian. Greetings, m'lady. Oh, ain't you a charmer? And here I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy. Ah, my faithful assistants! Have you gleaned any new information?
No. Other than the fact that these women scorn seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being. These two women were telling me about what they'd do if they cornered Sir... Is this the best you can do, then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies! And you call yourself a Manderville man! Ah. I keep taking the spicy stuff, thinking, like, I'll be fine, and then am not. Okay. Cheese seems to do the trick. Cool. Good to know. We like to be educational here on the Stark Stream. We like to ask the real questions. My mouth is still a little tingly. I assure you, Mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is oft unraveled with the tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek. Aye, 'tis true. I too was taken in by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Verguin, so when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, I looked on the hideous faces of those so-called Grand Sirs. I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said that they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. My lady, I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. Aha. Wow. That was actually helpful. Huzzah. 3 cheers for Papa Hildy. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. And there you have it! Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come, my loyal assistants, justice waits for no gentleman! That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idleshire. Have you? Bunny banunny, bunny bunny banunny. You mean we're to travel to the Dravanian hinterlands? Right now? Just like that? Uh-huh. Ba-da-da. Something I have been told is that a trick to eating spicy food is to not breathe through your mouth just after you've eaten it, because that's what activates the spicy. You should try to breathe through your nose because less air flows over it. I'm seeing a lot of people with the Cloud Strife getup today. Oh, she's even got the lightning hair. Oh, she's lucky. Oh, hey. It's my favorite goblin. Goblin. Hole picks. Delightful. Alright.
Ladies, gentlemen, and mammoths, welcome to Idleshire. Gigi, how you holding up?
This place feels somehow familiar, but I can't possibly have come here before, right?
Nashu?
Ooh, can I keep one? I promise I'll walk him and feed him and put fresh herbs in his mask every day.
Nashu is a fan of the gobbies. Julian?
Bloody waste of time.
Seer? So, that was a harrowing journey during which I felt certain I would die horribly, or at least be forced to part ways with my precious bits. I guarantee your bits aren't that precious. Truly, this magnificent settlement is testament to the hard work and camaraderie of our Uplander and Gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones.
But they were no match for Lady Julian and that pan of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again. God's sakes, Hildy! Except in Igale, this lot would be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me.
Nonsense! I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector senses tell me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. And there he goes. Seer. Alright, let's go ahead and question some folks. Loudjocks, how you doing?
Yes, Loudjocks knows of grand sirs. Sneaky uplanders keep to selves, mingle not with gobby flock, but each to own. Loudjocks says, no questions, only jingly shine.
Alrighty. Nashu, how you doing?
Oh, even more name day gifts for me.
Nashu, I would buy you all the name day gifts you want. I'm just saying. I would do that for you. I never want to see you frown. Hey, Game Lona. Oh, you must be talking about them Grand Sirs. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. Thank you. Where's Hildebrand? Oh, whatever. How you holding up, Seer? Could it be? Oh, don't start with the fucking... Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I know all about the Grand Sirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs, south of the round spot. You'd best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed.
It's entirely possible I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? Hold on, chips. Ah, spicy. I like exceedingly experienced treasure hunter. Like, it's just the game being like, hey, this lady old.
What? Look behind you! A three-headed Goobu!
Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? It's probably nothing. You're probably crazy. Oh, there's Hildebrand. Oh, and there's Julian. A sorrier-looking city of vagabonds, cutthroats, and charlatans I've never seen. Don't you fall in with them, you hear? Sure thing. And wait a minute. Where is he? He's gotta be here somewhere. Oh, someone's got a car. Dope. I have a feeling he's around here. Where are you? You cannot escape from my sight. Except for maybe right now. You may be able to escape from my sight right now. But I know you're here. Gigi, how you holding up?
Hooray for everything.
If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen, which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. Hey, I have a testimony of a concerned citizen that leads us directly to the villain's location. The Grand Sirs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets? Good show, Eigeld. There, that's the one. Come, let's inform the others. Nashu, Nashu, Nashu. Hey, Nashu. Wake up. It would seem that no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait, then.
Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mabanashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here.
You might be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls willing to work and contribute in the greater whole. Anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in? Slowfix! As I live in Hildebrand Halidor Maximilian Manderville. Could that be... I say, could that be Slowfix Coin Toss?
Do you know this Gobby Inspector?
I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employer.
When traveling through Thailand long ago, Gobbyflock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we made busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness, he finds Uplander bandits and brings much bangy boom, and returns to Goodly Gobby's missing goods and great justice.
I think that was in 1.0. Like, I think I've seen that cutscene.
Henceforth, Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is.
Ha ha ha! Oh, the memories. It was a near thing, for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid, but in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand and, as they say, boom gobby doom! Okay, no, that wasn't in 1.0.
Caw! No busy deals for the wicked.
No busy deals indeed. But leaving that delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, just looking at you and your flock have looking at what you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes.
Gobbyflock has come long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand-lending.
Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice.
Why settle for gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents are building in arrears, and Slowfix happy to evict them.
Ah, so you're a landlord. But we were perusing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women. Or pursuing, excuse me.
Fraud? In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia? This he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of grand stirs. No need for jingly shine either. Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own.
I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix, thank you. No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobbyflock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo and good luck with hunt for Grand Sirs. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it? I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas! Now he's gone and gotten himself a sodden gazebo. Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing at being a father. Chip. Ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, I'm going in on the salsa again. Wish me luck. It's beautiful. Truly, Gigi has the skills of an artist. I managed pretty well with that salsa that time. Still no sign of the notorious Grand Sirs. I dare say we're going to need more paint. So the best thing about this, that stays there. Like, if you've done this quest and you come back to Idleshire, that's still there. It's great. Alright, well that's going to be it for today's stream. I think that's as good a place as any to end it. We will, of course, pick up with the continuing adventures of Hildebrand Manderville, Nashi Makaraka, Gigi, Seer, and Julian next week. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes at tiers 1, 2, and 3. You can also follow me on Twitter at @Saiyan_intolerant or on YouTube at youtube.com/SaiyanIntolerant, where I post all the streams after they happen. What else? Art used for the stream was done by Pirate Cashew on Twitter. That's PIRATECASHOO. Fantastic work. I've been following their work for so long. They do a lot of horror, so kind of keep that in mind. I'm talking like body horror shit. It's dope as fuck if you're into it. But it can be, I would imagine it can be very unsettling if you're not. Upcoming streams. More Bioshock 2 tomorrow. Silent Hill Shattered Memories on Saturday. Majora's Mask next Wednesday. And we'll be continuing with Manderville with Hildebrand. Next Thursday. So, hope you'll tune in. And I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care.